Mga acting dito.
Nandyan pa rin siya. Wait lang.
Hindi ko maintindihan yung mga
I'm
acting
just waiting. Wait lang. Nakakatawa yung mga ginagawa mo kasi. Wait lang. Hintayin mo muna yung mga viewers natin kasi this is so important. I don't even think people go live like this. Or maybe when it's like, ayan. Hi guys, I'm back. So this is what we do when I'm about to leave. I force my husband to sit down and I become a pochi, meaning to say, a pochi is like, you have to do the champancha with me. What's a champancha, babe?
I have to the left and the right. Pochi, where are you?
I'm the pochi now. Again, do it again. Do you have to see what we do?
It takes.
Go.
Hindi pwede, ganyan, hindi pwede na.
I
have to, hindi ganyan. Massage si Pochi.
Yan. This is the champanchas
Tapos
moment. So what I was telling my husband, because that's why I wanted to go live again, is because, okay, so those of you who just entered, when I'm about to leave for a trip, I forced my husband to sit down and not do anything, and he can watch his free mga movie. I can see your phone, by the way, babe. Your phone, your wallpaper has to change.
What wallpaper?
Your wallpaper is yourself. How can it be yourself? My wallpaper is never myself. It's either a dog or whatever, but it's not myself. Anyway, what I was saying is, nowadays, with the science, the technology, and all of that jazz, you are how old?
55.
55. I'm 40. That is young. Like, we're so blessed to be young. We are young with the science, the technology, the vitamins we take. We are so young, and that, like, because my husband was saying kanina, parang sometimes he feels so tired. Nagluluto siya. Ano niluluto mo? Kwento mo.
Longganisa.
Nagluto ko ng longganisa. And then,
Natilansi ka ng mantika.
You have to say it in English because people don't understand.
Okay na yun.
O sige, natalsikan yung mantika. Tapos,
It's the splashing of the oil.
so tumalsik dun sa leg mo. Tapos,
manhid yung hita ko.
Bakit manhid yung hita mo?
Because of the mild stroke I got before.
And nagkaroon ka ng?
Parang manhid ng konti.
Parang dun tinamaan.
So ayaw mo nun.
So sabi mo, it has its pros and cons, ano?
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's always half empty, half filled. May manhid ka naramdaman, pero pag natilansi ka naman ng mantika, hindi mo rin maramdaman.
Sabi mo yung kwento mo. Kasi mo kwento yung tinanong ni Chessie, nag-worry si Chessie.
Half empty, half filled yun. Sabi ni Chessie, Daddy, what happened? Are you okay? Are you okay? Yes, anak. That's the benefit of being manhid.
Okay, but what I was saying is that, just wanted to go like, we're actually young. Like, technically, we're just tired because we don't work. When we in our teens, we weren't working this insane as when we were in our teens. But when you're in your 20s, you're technically in your teens. When you're in your 40s, you're in your 20s, like 50s, 40s, it's the same banana. You're in your 20s, like 30s, ganyan. So technically, with the science and all of that, we're actually young. And I say this is because we're so blessed to be where we are now. Like, we're so young, and we have our own, like, race and, like, work load. We're so blessed, right? And then you told me, because I said, but sometimes I'm depressed because, like, when I'm like, I feel like I'm really low. And then you say what you said about rock bottom. We always say that to me.
The nice thing about rock bottom, being at rock bottom, is there's nowhere else to go but up. For those of you who are at the peak, well, there's nowhere else to go but down. So it's nice to be always on your way up.
Yes. So if you're like finding yourself, or if you're like discovering for yourself, don't be pressured, because this is actually the best stage in your life, because you're not rock bottom, but you're on your way up. But it's when you're up also that's depressing, because there's no way there's nowhere else to go but down. So, it's good to just be right there. Ha? Ano pa mga words of wisdom mo bago ako end? Ano ba mga words of wisdom mo bago ako i-end? Kasi,
where you are is exactly where God wants you to be.
yeah.
He is in control.
So, isn't that great? So, yun lang.
Don't worry too much.
Yes, don't worry too much. And you are exactly where you should be. Diba? Okay. That's all. I just needed you to hear that because it was so good not to capture that. Okay? Bye.